You hear the funky music and you know Funky Xander is in the studio. Good Monday morning, Xander. How you doing?
You say Monday morning.
Yes.
This is more like the end of Sunday for me. I
Really?
woke up at 8 p.m. yesterday. I've been up all night.
Oh, man, seriously?
So when this is over, I'm going to go home and sleep.
Is that like Sunday sleep time, and then when you wake up tonight, that'll be Monday for you?
Yes.
Wow.
I'm a day behind everyone now.
Seriously, YouTubers, you lot are a right weird bunch. You're like nocturnal or something.
Yeah, it's good because our schedule can continuously change over and over again. It doesn't really matter what we do. You know
You're flexible, right?
Totally.
So you must be knackered now.
And not too bad. I drove to Suwon 4 times in the life.
Oh, you moved house, right?
I was still moving house today.
Wow.
Yeah,
so you finished now? Everything's
pretty much
packed up?
just got to go back and clean and then bring a couple of more things over. But yeah, pretty much all moved.
You've moved closer to us now, right?
Yes.
Just for this weekly segment,
I'm back in the dream city.
You're living around the Gangnam Yeoksam area?
Yes.
Oh, I used to live around Yeoksam Station. Do you know they have the Taekwondo Gukgiwon there? The big Taekwondo centre. Like, no one knows it's there because it's in the heart of the block between Yeoksam and Gangnam Station. But right in the middle.
Yeah.
So in amongst all the golmokgils,
north
the
or
windy
south
roads. So from Yeoksam down to Gangnam, and on the right side, if you're walking from Yeoksam down, on that right block, and
so
that's like the
Gangnam Exit 12 and stuff. All that.
And that's like the
There's
heart.
a big park up there for some reason. I don't know why.
Yeah, and that's around the Taekwondo area. If you get a chance, go and take a walk around there. Maybe do some Taekwondo. Are you into martial arts, by the way, Xander?
Never.
Me neither.
I'm afraid of being hit.
I'm afraid of the noises. Like, when I went as a young kid, there'd be so much shouting in those places. And I was like, Mum, I'm not doing it.
Mum, I'm embarrassed. I think it's because we're British and we're just not used to it.
Yeah,
we don't want to raise our voices too much.
Yeah, and punch people. That's just not in our nature at all. Have you had a good week, Xander? Because we've been on Facebook Live.
Hello, Facebook Live.
Those listeners know your week has not been great. Well, starting off with the end of the show last week, right?
Yeah.
You had some issues with your driving.
Yeah, I drove. First time I've actually had any kind of penalty in my driving. I was driving back to Suwon.
Oh,
dear.
There's
not even not that much traffic. I don't even know why I did it. But I went into the bus lane and there was an undercover police car.
Oh, an undercover one?
Well, undercover as in it wasn't white with all the stripes
really?
on. But yeah, and he called me over into the side of the road and then just took my license and gave me some points and a fine.
I've not seen that before.
No, neither have I. This is why. This is why I was kind of surprised.
Wow. Okay. Well, hopefully this can be the start of a brilliant week for you, Xander, on our show. We have got today's hashtag first, which is adult or Odden. When do you feel like you became an adult, Xander? What point in your life?
I think definitely at the time, well, definitely for us British people, when we go to university, we move out of the house. And you really kind of had to fend for yourself. Now,
of course.
University is like not completely kind of fending for yourself.
It's not in the wild.
No, exactly. And like everyone around you is in the same kind of boat as you kind of think. And you still have your parents for financial support.
Sure.
So I guess after university is like, that's the real one. That's the real time when you're an adult. And it's like, I have to go pay all my bills now by myself.
No. Did you move out straight after university as well?
I've never moved back home, which I'm very proud of.
Wow.
I've been like 10 years out of the house.
That's amazing. For me, I didn't feel like an adult when I went to uni because I stayed at home. I made the terrible choice.
You missed
the
all
worst
the
decision. Yeah. It was awful. I regret it so much now because I stayed in London because most of my friends also stayed at home in London. It was weird. Like, I don't know why our group of friends did that.
That is a little odd, isn't it?
We were all toying with the idea. Maybe we'll go to different unis. And then we thought, no, we're too scared and nervous. Let's just stay together as
Which
a clique.
university did you go to?
King's College.
King's College?
It was still quite away from my house, so I could have moved out because getting the underground train took ages. Probably the biggest regret. So I felt like I became an adult maybe when I moved to Korea and I put a whole couple of continents in between me and my parents. But you're right, flying the nest, that makes you feel like
this
an
is
adult.
Like the second round now. When you're a plane flight or when you're a flight away from your parents, that's when it's real. You can't go running home.
No way. Not for anything, right? Today's topic for us though on Hot Off the Shelf, we've got a whole pile of food today.
It's absolutely massive. But the price is pretty cheap, so this might surprise you how cheap these things are. But like usually most people when they come to Korea, when they want to try the food, they might have on a list like, I want some banana milk, some banana uyu, that kind of stuff. Definitely. Or maybe they want some of those crisps that are kind of hot, the ones that are usually sold out. But those kind of snacks are quite new.
Yeah. Relatively speaking,
you know,
yeah.
all those on like chocolate pies and like,
they're not traditional old school Korean.
What we have in the studio today, as you can see on the lovely camera right next to me, these are traditional Korean snacks.
Yeah, Amy J on Facebook says lots of food and she looks happy.
Much.
Brandy Mitchell as well. I think this is the most the most different types of food we've had in the studio. We've got like maybe 8-9 varieties.
Yes.
And in terms of quantity wise, we got literally bags full of it here.
We literally have bags because they get sold in bags.
So the theme is kind of old school Korean snacks, right?
And the special thing about this is that you cannot buy them in shops.
You
have to go and find them
randomly.
Well, yeah, there are places you can find them, but some of these places travel around because a lot of these things are sold on the back of trucks.
That's true.
Which in England would be like, where do you get that from? The back of a van? Like, it's a bit dodgy, but
you
now
shouldn't eat it.
Yeah, exactly. But these things, they're very traditional, and they're made, and they're made by people, and then they're sold by people.
Sure.
Yeah.
Like maybe on the spot, right? Sometimes,
definitely. For some of them, you can go to lots of traditional markets or any kind of Xijang, and there'll be lots of people selling these kind of traditional snacks. And I keep saying traditional snacks over and over again because maybe the taste is not so good for some people. It might be not what you expect when you look at it. You're like, wow.
Yeah.
You might think of all the kind of modern tastes and flavors.
You're really stimulating.
Overly sugary.
It's not going to be like that.
These are very whole grain, shall we say.
Yeah, they're wholesome. And I like these kind of snacks for another reason, because you can't have those modern day snacks all the time. Otherwise, you'd be completely obese, right? These maybe are better for your health, right?
These are like Rivias, if I can say that.
Oh, yeah, well,
if you think about it.
I think they taste better than those. When I first had those Vita snacks when I was a little kid, I was expecting crackers, but they were like cardboard or something.
We normally don't like them,
No, but these are not bad. So let's start with these. Okay. Firstly, what are they? And this is how they come, right?
Yeah, you buy them in bags, and this is like 2,000 a bag.
Wow.
So each one.
For all of this?
Yeah.
That's not bad at all, is it? So don't think we're being like really low budget and just putting it in a plastic bag. This is how you buy them, right?
So we actually do have plates over here. Okay, so this is made from the crushed powder of unprocessed rice, which is like sal. And I know the writers are going to be like, you're saying it wrong, but I can't say the double S.
Yeah, it's a double S. So like sal garu is where it comes from, right? The rice powder.
Exactly. So these are like, well, they look what they look like. You know, they're big circles.
Yeah, and they've got an amazing sound, right?
Yeah,
just like crackers.
There we go. Now, apparently, I'm going to try and make a shape or something.
Really?
I think kids apparently make shapes.
What kind of shapes can you make out of
apparently, they can make stars.
Really?
Yes.
Go, Xander, then. It's going to be your first time trying to make a star.
They're like, I've already made it bad. There we go. That was a terrible attempt.
That's the start of a start. That could be Pac-Man.
It could be. It could. Oh, it could. Oh, I could do Pac-Man.
You could have. Not. It's too late now.
No, it's too late now. Yeah.
I've already tucked into these. I actually had these on the weekend, not knowing we were going to talk about them today.
Oh, that's interesting.
Because I went for a weekend away, and you know, as you go away, when there are lots of holiday makers, these are often sold by the people on the trucks who gather around those places. Sometimes even on the highways themselves, when there's traffic. You know,
they're very savvy.
Absolutely. When you're stuck in traffic, you've got a captivated market, right?
On the inlets and outlets of highways, they sell everything.
Yeah,
they sell kids' toys. They sell bug zappers. They sell these traditional snacks. They sell
iced coffee from time to time.
Yeah, also in bags.
Yeah,
they sell everything in bags. It's amazing. I've never really thought I'd have a coffee in a bag before.
No.
With the straw just poked through the bag. It is great.
Tastes good.
These taste actually better than I thought it was going to taste.
Yeah, they're not as plain as some of the usual ones. And if you leave them a day or so, they get a bit soggier. They lose their crunch.
You like that?
But these are good. So this is called bong tigi, right?
No, these are
no.
No,
Are these not bong tigi?
Well, maybe all of them are. But I know these ones are specifically called this because of the noise they make, which is a great segue into these.
I see.
Now, the less cultured watcher may think that this is just popcorn.
It kind of looks like weird popcorn, doesn't it? A bit like naturey popcorn.
I would say that is a very, very good description of what this is.
So it's like rural popcorn. Yeah, let's call it
rural.
that. Okay.
Yeah. So if only we could show the machine that they were made in.
That'd be great. Yeah.
It looks. It looks like a mini cannon, except they cover the end on it.
Yeah, but it still kind of fires, doesn't it?
Yeah, so they fill it with the corn, and it gets really hot like a popcorn machine.
Yeah.
And then at one point it goes, boom.
And that's when it's popping,
And
right?
then they all kind of just like fall out, a bit like a popcorn machine. But it's not the same shape as popcorn.
No,
and it doesn't taste like popcorn.
Let's get some out and give it a try. So I think this is also called bong tiki. Maybe that's anything that comes from the machine, I believe. So this one, I think this is the rice powder. They pressure it really hard and then it pops out as these discs. If you see it, it's pretty amazing when it comes out from the rice powder to get this. And then if you hear it as well, you'll get quite a shock. You'll think someone's maybe shooting at you or something. But it is just this. These do taste really crunchy, light and fluffy.
They are quite nice. I do like them. They're not like... They're not sweet.
Yeah, they are a little sweet, aren't they? So they're not completely plain. So here is this kind of rural popcorn. That's what we're going to call it. But it does seem to be just corn popped. But again, this is not with the new flavours like caramel or salt or anything like that, right?
Exactly. This is literally just the kernels inside, so...
But again, not sweet. There is a bit of sweetness, isn't there? Or saltiness.
It seems to be more mass in here. Like more texture inside. Because, popcorn's just kind of crunchy and the kernels like kind of like... open up, right? There's a lot of air, but these are more fluffy.
Yeah, they're like little pillows, little tiny pillows.
They remind me of a certain famous cereal in England.
Oh, yeah, the puffs.
Yeah.
The sugary ones, yeah?
Yeah. Don't you think so? This is pretty much exactly the same.
If you put these in a bowl, put a little bit of honey or something on them, they'd be the same with some milk. They'd be delicious.
I think we might have to do that.
These are absolutely delicious. And like we said, you can munch on these and not feel too guilty, right?
Exactly. Apparently, some women actually had them as a diet, but I was just told outside by someone else that doesn't work.
Oh, really? So don't
Maybe
try
she tried it. She was like, "This doesn't work." They're quite Moorish. I think I could easily eat this pack.
Yeah, and you'll sometimes see these given as an anju, which is a side dish to alcohol, like especially at beer places. They'll just put it in a bowl and you'll be able to refill it as many times as you want because it's quite cheap as well, right?
Yeah, like these are the really, really traditional ones, but there are some more kind of modern-y flavors. The ones that like the hoops and stuff, and they come in different colors.
Oh, they're funky,
And if you do want to buy some of these, I'll give you a little tip. If you go to Dongmyo Apyok, which is on line 1 and 3.
Okay.
I think it's 1 and 3, or maybe it's 1 and 6. There is a market there, Xijang.
Yeah.
If you come out of most of the exits, there's huge bags. They're like children size. And I don't mean children size as the portion as a children size.
They're the size of actual children.
They're the size of actual children.
Wow.
And you can buy huge. And they must be where the I guess the bars buy them, maybe from a dealer like that.
But you are allowed to buy them as well. It's just, will you be able to finish all of them at the same time?
It's number 6, 6 and 1. Used to work there, that's why I know
Dongmyo-yok. I've never heard of that station, never been.
Dongmyo-yok, yeah, there's a little temple there. It's literally next to Dongdaemun. It's walking distance from Dongdaemun.
Oh, which is the big market anyway.
Just go east.
Okay, and then you'll be able to buy snacks the size of children.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Who doesn't want to do that, right? We're going to play some music, be back with part 2. Send us your messages. This is Block B's Her. We're back for part 2 of Hot Off the Shelf. Got a load of messages coming in now. Lots on Facebook as well. We got Oderberg saying, I saw some of these when I was in Korea, but the quantity got me confused because I don't think we have bags of snacks of that size. That's probably a good thing for modern day snacks. You'd be severely obese, right? But these are much healthier. And as Xander said, a lot of these are used for commercial uses, you know, like especially the child size bags.
You'd have to book a seat for your bags of snacks to bring home,
on the bus.
I mean?
Yeah, definitely. So don't be scared by them. And I think you can keep them well as long as you put them in some kind of Ziploc bag or something.
Yeah.
No air gets them. They'll be fine for a long time, right?
They'll be fine.
Yeah.
They'll be fine. Okay, we got a message again. Wow, who could we get? Who could guess who it's
Siska.
from? Siska. Hello. I'm sure she's watching on the live
she
stream.
says that one looked like popcorn. Yeah.
Perfect. Oh, cool. Oh, there we go. I can see that. There you go.
Multiple platforms messaging us.
This is morning, Xander. Happy Monday. Thank you very much. Wow, so many traditional snacks. That rice crackers one, I tried it before at a traditional market. The making is also so cool.
The little cannon machine, yeah?
Yeah, it's like kerupuk in Indonesia.
Oh, there's something similar. Nice.
That is kind of cool. I was thinking about a rice one or fish or shrimp too. Well, now you just made us jealous.
Oh, I want some shrimp crackers. Yeah, some prawn crackers. They're so good in the UK, right?
Oh, they're perfect. I'll be waiting for the other ones. Looks like our snacks too. Anyway, see you next week in the studio, Xander. Is there any snacks you want to try from Indonesia?
Maybe some of those, like you said, those prawn crackers.
As much as as immigration will let you bring.
Well, weight-wise, it should be fine. It's just the volume.
Exactly.
Norma on Facebook also says, I've seen those snacks on dramas. I'm just getting out of work and seeing all of those. I'm getting super hungry. It doesn't help that I'm stuck in my car due to the rain. If you're in Korea, there might well be people walking by your car selling these. So that's why you should be in Korea, Norma. I'm thinking in the US that is going to be illegal, right? For people to sell you things on the highway.
Most likely.
Can I get a box of these shipped? I wish we could send these as a prize, but these would definitely get destroyed on the way in transit. Maybe we could get a box or something.
I reckon you could definitely wrap them with enough stuff of air around them now that it would be protected.
Lots of bubble
wrap.
But
I reckon, most of them will break, but they taste the same. They don't have to be whole.
That's true,
These are definitely more suitable for shipping, the popcorn ones.
Oh,
popcorn ones.
That's a good idea. So let's get on to these. These two would be perfect for shipping. Maybe that's what we'll do.
If there's any left.
I'm going to consult our writer. If we've got any leftovers, we'll send them to our listeners. That sounds lovely, doesn't it? Why don't we start with this one, Xander? Because I have no idea what these are made of. The shape is interesting.
It's made of, again, another word I can't really say very well.
Duck. Which is another double kind of consonant sound, the double D sound. This is made from karetok, which is the long tubular one.
And it looks like it's you can definitely see
when you've sliced it.
And slice it all up. But it's a bigger version of the ones that you'd get in everything else.
In the duck guk, you know, the rice cake soup. That's exactly how they slice them, like medallions. But it's just expanded again in that machine. So I think these are called bong tigi as well.
Yeah, but I think if you can probably feel and guess the inside from just feeling the outside.
Yeah, it's going to be airy, right?
Airy, yeah, it's a bit hollow. So
let's give it a try.
Bon appetit. That's hard to get through.
This is the least sweet or salty or anything.
I can hear the disappointment with it. This is the least.
Yeah, nice. Just period. It's a bit too just stodgy.
Apparently, with these, it's the aroma and the way that taste kind of fills your mouth is why they're enjoyable.
I can get it. It smells a bit more like Korean people say gosohae, like a bit kind of nutty or savory, that kind of thing. But it's very dry.
That's why they gave me water in the break.
This would be a challenge, wouldn't it?
Yeah,
how many
it's a bit like a crackers challenge,
like
how many you can eat in a minute, because these are dry. It's just going to make you dry.
Yeah, they're very dry. They're not really flavoured. These are so far my least favourite, but they're also cool. I think the reason they have these different types is more than different tastes. It's just different textures and shapes to make it look interesting,
and they taste
right?
different too. Yeah. Because the other ones are kind of sweet, but this is a bit more savoury.
So that is originally from rice powder, which has been turned into rice cake and then turned into this. That's a long process, isn't it?
Exactly.
But still very cheap, I believe. These will probably all be the same kind of price, right?
Same price.
Around a couple of thousand won. That's not bad.
Couple thousand. Now these.
It looks a bit like bird food in there, Xander.
Well, that's what it is. I bought it from a bird food shop. No, nice. It is. Again, double S.
Don't spill that, Xander.
It's like the unprocessed rice.
Okay.
So like bap is like the processed cooked rice stuff. This is the sal, so this is the stuff before that happened.
Oh, really? But it's kind of the hard rice, I suppose, that has been popped as well in that pressure machine, right? I'm guessing
it might. Yeah.
Because I think the original rice is really that hard little grain, isn't it, that you see?
Do you wanna open up your hands? I'll pour it in.
This is cool. I don't see this in this form that often. Do you know what I see it in? Those little sticks, those cylinder sticks where it's kind of stuck together with some kind of honey or sweetener.
Yes.
And then they taste nice. Looks like a relay baton kind of thing.
Yeah.
But eating it like this...
They come in many different varieties and stuff, and like you said,
this is maybe a bit inconvenient, because how are you meant to eat this? Just pick it up and...
It's like cereal. You got just store it in your mouth. But,
okay, so let's give this a try. Again, it doesn't look very stimulating in terms of the flavours.
I think this is pretty similar to what we just... Or maybe actually it's not.
No, it's better.
Oh, yes.
Give it a try. There's at least some kind of salt or sugar at the beginning. It is a bit tricky to eat this without spilling it everywhere, right?
Oh, yeah. That's good.
Man, I feel like such a pig. But, yeah, that's not bad at all. And that's cool because it's all tiny little grains. Yeah. Each one of those is a rice just... completely beefed up.
Yeah, let's get some uyu in here in this meal. Have breakfast. You could easily have it.
I'm guessing that they've had these for a long time here in Korea, right?
But yeah.
This could have been, seriously, the Korean version of cereal, right?
Yeah.
If they put it together with milk. But I wonder if no one ever thought of that before.
Maybe they didn't. I mean, these were kind of most popular in the 60s and 70s. But, Yeah, you could easily be putting milk with. I'm really struggling to time this back up.
Two and two together.
You could definitely be eating this in the morning.
It'll be perfect, absolutely.
Some slow release carbohydrates.
Amy J says Rice Krispies, not as like crunchy as those. They're kind of like softer, fluffier versions, right?
Yeah, delicious puffs of wheat without the without the honey jacket on them. Okay.
Now we've got a whole different plate of things, which look completely different to what we were eating before.
But they look kind of what you described, about the kind of honey kind of like things that are stuck together things. Now these are senbeis, or senbei.
Sembei, I think.
Sembei, there we go. And these are also made with kind of very similar traditional ricey kind of ingredients.
And I think they originate from Japan, our writer was saying, but they're very popular here. Yeah, let's just keep that on the down low.
It's a secret.
But they look way more stimulating in terms of flavours.
Because they have things on them as well. Or they have extra things like this big thing at the back. Yeah. Let's pull one of these out. Again, they're huge.
How does rice turn into this?
They've really thought about it, haven't they?
Yeah, the process, right?
Yeah. The green things, if you can make out the colours on these, this is Kim.
Seaweed. It doesn't smell too seaweedy, but then again, dried seaweed is not really that fragrant, is it?
It's more the taste, I guess, when you get it in your mouth. But I'm very interested because I've never had some of these.
Are you serious?
I've had most of these other ones.
Have you not had this one?
I've never had it.
This is one of my favourites. Give it a try, Xander.
Yeah?
Seriously, it doesn't taste too strong in terms of the seaweed, and I think they bend it into shape while it's still hot, but.
That's not seaweedy. It's really seaweedy.
You're right. These are really seaweedy.
These are super seaweedy. This is basically just eating seaweed, basically got a nice like kind of crispy outside.
It's just very crunchy.
You just lied to me on air.
All right, I was mistaken. That is really seaweedy.
This is absolutely amazing. I love it. Absolutely love it.
It's kind of like a crisp almost, or a potato chip in terms of its texture. It's really crunchy.
The brown part reminds me of the stuff that they kind of put on those plates, and you can kind of find them in Myeongdong, I think, and you can kind of draw those shapes in. I think that's a different thing.
The candy, yeah.
It's
That's
different,
like the sugar.
But it looks like pretty much the same.
Yeah, you're right. And then you win a prize if you get that shape perfectly.
This is the best prize to taste. Like, this is amazing. I love it.
This is really good. It's the Seaweed Sembei. I think one of the most popular ones. And you can often find these ones in the supermarkets in like a whole kind of, what do you call it, like a stall. And again, they just wrap it up for you in a plastic bag. They don't usually come pre-packaged, so to speak.
No.
And I'm not sure, but I think these might be a tad more expensive than all the ones on this plate. Because
they're a bit more special.
Yeah, a bit more processed as well.
Absolutely amazing.
Tastes good, right?
They're absolutely great.
I feel a little less healthy eating these. Like, I feel like they've been processed more.
I like
that. But still,
I
they're
do
not
like
bad.
that.
Yeah, still better than I'm guessing the equivalent Western snacks these days.
Yeah.
We'll be back in part 3 to sample the last 3 we've got on the plate. So look forward to that. Send us your messages and we'll read them out as well. It's 21 next up. I don't care. 21's there. 21's I don't care there. 21's there. What's going on with my grammar today? What's going on with all these crumbs on my script as well?
No idea.
That's me, because I'm still enjoying this Sembei. The seaweed one is so good.
It's so good.
That's addictive, isn't it? 21 Crush from the Philippines says, hello again to all. I remember eating something like the one that looks like a white pita bread. I assume these round disc pongtigis. Kind of like a dried pita, maybe. But doesn't taste very similar.
Nothing like one.
No. Some snacks that I have are pretty much just like bread, or if I have some money, I sometimes go for some shou pao, which is a steamed bun. Oh, yes. Maybe like, what are the steamed buns called here?
Yes, jimbangs or something like that that you can get in the convenience store sometimes with red bean and stuff. Do you like those?
Yeah.
Some of them. I like them if they got meat in it.
Yeah. Like the pizza versions and stuff like that.
Which colour is that one?
I think there's the kind of orangey,
yellowy
one. Yeah,
there's a green one as well. I don't know what's inside. I'm too scared. It's probably like gochu and stuff. Like, I'm just avoiding that.
When it's a bright colour, I'm not so keen either. Thank you for your message, 21 Crush.
We got Annie in Singapore. She's like, wow.
She's coming, I think, next Monday to see you as well.
Is this like a whole plan? Like people are just going to come here?
Invade you. Because they know you've got the food. So,
yes.
Yeah, they're here for you.
We should definitely keep some for them. Or buy more. I think it'll be stale by then. Wow, you got a lot of snacks there. I'm curious about their taste. Well, you can try next week.
Indeed.
We have something similar to the big round ones, but in colours. However, I don't see them nowadays. Oh, interesting.
In different colours. I often get put off when things are not natural colours, when they're too bright.
If it was blue, I think that would be very bad, because you meant to avoid blue food.
Oh, really?
Well, it's psychological. It's a food that people don't want to eat.
Oh, like maybe from nature or something.
Yeah, they did like psychological studies. If everything was blue, then people would not really like to eat it.
Maybe it's good for your diet then to wear blue-tinted glasses, and you'd be fine, wouldn't
Everything is blue.
Yeah, we could sing that song as well from Eiffel 65. Yeah. Robert says sweets from India are outstanding, and of course there's ones from Mexico that are unbeatable, especially the sweetbreads. Ooh, sweetbreads! If you're a fan, Korea's the place to be as well. Lots of sweetbreads here. How were you with breads when you first came here? They can be quite.
They're too sweet for me. Yeah, they're too sweet for me. I had garlic bread earlier today, or earlier tonight.
Yeah.
And it was sweet.
Yeah, garlic bread is
and
sweet here.
No, what have you done? You've taken something from me.
Yeah.
It's really bad. But sweetbread in England...
The actual bread that's meant to be sweet, yeah?
It's not actually sweet bread. It's actually like brains and parts of the
that's what
organs.
they call it.
They call it sweetbread. So when people are like, yeah, I want some sweetbread, I'm like,
are you sure?
Are you sure about that? I don't think you do.
That's what restaurateurs call it, right?
Yeah.
To package it nicely.
Apparently, I've sent my own message to myself, Alex from YouTube. But there you go, German.
Yeah.
Wow. The crunch sounds awesome. Well, the crunch feels awesome inside our mouths as well, because it's like, oh, it's so good.
It tastes amazing as well. This is some more ASMR. And you've really described nicely the Seaweed Sembei as a huge seaweed nacho chip.
That is great.
It does. It would. I don't think it would taste very good though with salsa on it. Would it? Maybe not. Maybe not too bad.
What could you do that in it with seaweed?
Maybe some seaweed soup.
Yeah,
moisten it up a bit.
Maybe.
Just add some more.
You could definitely eat something with it, I reckon.
Yeah, because it's not too stimulating that it wouldn't work.
Maybe
with
like
anything.
Fish roll, like kind of
some of the eggs.
Yeah,
fish
so it's
eggs.
kind of like a crunchy
and a pop.
Sashimi-esque.
Be a chef as well, Xander.
Oh no, I'm terrible. Absolutely terrible.
A few more messages here. Oda Berg from Norway says, I've tried seaweed on a few occasions, but the taste really isn't something for me. Your description of this, though, makes me want to try it.
Yeah, it's because this one isn't in the sea, Oda. You have to wait. You've got to dry it out.
Yeah. And
crunch it up a bit.
Once it's with this snack, it definitely helps as well, I think.
Definitely.
Eating it by itself, seaweed, can be a bit tough the first time, right?
Yeah.
But give it a try. Jean says, now all you need is some beer. These are perfect with beers. Not gonna lie.
I was actually going to ask you this off air, but is it bad if, like, for one day we have some alcohol on the show?
We need to try out Korean alcohol.
Because I have one of them special bottle pouring things when you have the beer and the soju and it pours perfect soulmate.
Seriously?
And it has a dial for how strong you want it.
I've never seen that.
I want to do it on the
before.
show, and I was like, can we do that?
Let's ask.
Yeah.
And if we can't, we'll just pretend it's not alcohol. And we'll whisper to you guys that it is.
It's magic water.
And Robert says, because we were talking about in the song break, who was covering for me on holiday, he says, DJ Robin was awesome. He loved to chat about Crayon Pop with me. So are you saying you'd rather have DJ Robin back, Robert? Is that what you're saying?
Oh,
I'm feeling a bit hurt
Crayon
now.
Pop are good.
Crayon Pop are amazing. All right, we've got 3 more snacks here.
3 or 4, unless these are 2. They might be different. They might be the same. They might be just different colours. But yes, we have we have 3 more. Sorry, I can't count.
This is apparently what we just tried, but rolled up and coated in something.
Yeah,
and it's a bit sugary.
It could be ginger.
I think it might be ginger with black sesame seeds as well. Have you tried this one before?
Never.
Okay.
Which is why I'm a little bit confused about it.
Okay, let's give it a crunch.
You go ahead. You can try first.
Yeah, definitely gingery.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, my body is still working out if I like it.
It's much stronger, like the taste, than any of the others, right? Because it's really.
I do like it.
I think it's like crystallized ginger. You know they sell that as well here, just the pieces of ginger.
Because I don't like the ginger when it's like in food, like the long orange strips of ginger.
It's quite strong then, right?
But when it's like gingerbread man, or like this, I like it. I think one of them actually might have cinnamon in it. I just remembered.
Oh, okay.
One of the other ones. But yeah, this is actually really good.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's gingery. And if you like ginger, then this will be to your liking. It's not too overpowering as well, is it, at all? And again, the base of this is made from rice somehow. I don't get it, how it's made from rice.
You wouldn't guess, though.
No, not at all.
You'd think it's just sugary and like flour.
Yeah.
But then regular Western snack. It's just rice powder, isn't it?
Yeah, that's amazing.
Rice powder and water and something.
And this is like similar, but a completely different colour. But I assume again from rice, right?
Yes. Everything is rice today.
Would you like to try this?
Thank you very much.
I'm wondering if this is going to be any different. It smells the same.
It does.
It's got that sugary coating of ginger. We are making the biggest mess in the studio.
I'm just dropping it everywhere. I'm so sorry.
We're going to clear it up. Don't worry.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, that's the same.
This is good.
Just a different colour.
Oh, these are real nice.
This is growing on me as well. I don't like... I'm the opposite to you, Xander. I like ginger when it comes with the chobap, like the fish and
you do?
Korean-style sushi.
Yeah.
I love eating it then, but I don't like it on snacks so much. Like, I don't like dried ginger.
Interesting.
I'm the opposite. But these are not bad at all because it's not that strong, is it?
Well, yeah, but I think they taste completely different.
Yeah.
This is my nice sweet confectionery kind of taste to them.
Brandy Mitchell on Facebook says that looks like a weird churro. Kinda, I guess.
You need to hire these people as writers.
Yeah.
These are great descriptions.
We could sell that around the world. Try our weird churros from Korea and our seaweed nacho chips. Giant ones.
Okay.
Okay, this is my favourite. Have you tried these, Xander?
No.
You really have been missing out.
Because, I said it in the break. These are not the kind of things I go for. Like, I don't walk into a shop and be like, wow, I'm going to get something traditional today.
They're not in that eye-catching, like, packaging or anything like that as well, right?
Exactly. They don't have exotic names of countries or things. So
this is true.
Yeah, I guess let's give it a go. It's more rice with other things inside.
Popped rice, and it's really coated in like a thick layer of kind of sugar. It is so hard, so be careful if you've got weak teeth, Xander. This nearly broke my teeth a couple of times.
Oh, no.
Oh, not too bad.
Okay,
this is much better, actually.
Because I broke my tooth on a centipede in Thailand.
On a centipede?
Yeah. So
Were you riding on a centipede? And
no, I was eating it.
Wow.
And I broke my teeth, so I'm kind of like worried now.
No, it's not too bad. This can be much harder than this, and sometimes it's uncomfortably so. But these are cool. These are just like sugar-coated puffs of rice. Delicious. Oh.
I think
my kids love them.
I think I have had it before.
Yeah, this
but
tastes
not
familiar.
cut up in little squares.
No, it can be in different shapes.
I think I've had it in
who's selling
circles, but not squares like this.
Oh, this is good, is it not? And I think this is probably the least healthy. You can taste the sugar. Yeah,
it tastes like it.
Oh, right,
but we are the kings of being unhealthy in the morning.
Yeah, before it's even 10 a.m. So these are all types of the sembei that we've just eaten then. And then all the other ones, maybe more healthy, more plain, the bongtigi. If you missed this segment, you can watch it again on YouTube. It should be posted up tomorrow. Type in Hot Off the Shelf, #DailyK, Arirang Radio, and you'll find it somehow, some way. Xander, as ever, thank you so much for bringing in these lovely goodies. And if anyone does want to win some of these snacks, actually, send in a message to the website, arirangradio.com, say, pick me or something like that, and we may well pick out a winner and send these to you, okay?
Or give the best description. I think that would be...
Yes.
Right, a very good description of the one that you want.
A creative
description.
Weird Churro is in the lead at the moment,
Weird Churro is winning.
That's brilliant.
Sure.
We'll see you again next week, Xander.
Thank you, folks. See ya.
It's time for some anime now with Cheek Chick.